We're almost done with Last Epoch Phase 1, which means Phase 2 is looming on the horizon. Hey everyone, this is Thyworm, and today I want to briefly discuss the upcoming phase with some posts and snippets of information collected from the forums. After the huge patch 0.7.3, which brought us a lot of new content and skills, Phase 1 is mostly completed. I mentioned that already in the preview video, check the card, and now also Last Epoch made a post highlighting this. It's no surprise really, but it is nice to see that we're moving on with development into the next phase. Let's have a look at what is planned on the forecast for Phase 2 and also be sure to subscribe to the channel for more Last Epoch news and build guides. Starting off with campaign content. Chapter 6 brought an additional 2 hours of content, I think, so it's probably safe to assume Chapter 7 does that as well. And of course you will get more passive points while questing, allowing for even more elaborate builds. I would imagine this feature drops rather late in the phase, however, because we just got Chapter 6 last week. There will be a new endgame system, the Eternity Cache. It's a cool system, on paper at least, where you can find these caches in dark, hidden, well-protected places. In one era, you're allowed to place items in the cache with additional rare materials to retrieve that same cache in another era many years later, and at that point in time the cache contains the synthesized items. It's a very smart mechanic, making use of the different eras in the game while also let you play around with those different eras to create powerful items. Not much else is known about the implementation, but I'm very excited for this feature. There will be time rifts as well. There isn't much info on them, but the Q&A states that these will be rifts in time you can enter, which then transports you to the same location in another era. They will be separate zones with their own loot, rewards and challenges, which is a cool concept. It seems to me that implementation of something like this could be done relatively easily because all the mechanics are in place by now. The time travel, the portals, a bunch of zones. It could be as easy as just creating a copy of a zone in another era, designing that zone and then using a portal to get there. I'm sure I'm simplifying here, it's never that easy of course. I'm curious to see what this brings and how it shapes up. And also let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. What are you most excited about? Finally, there are some character introductions, whatever those may be, some quest system updates, which sound interesting, although I haven't had any real issues with questing, and animation updates. Animations can be a bit wonky from time to time, so this is a good change, I think. All in all, it sounds like we're getting a lot more stuff to do, which is always good. And on top of this, there's a new skill already being teased, Integrate. Huge beams of fire and lightning damage across the screen. Seems like fun. Thanks for making it to the end of the video and thanks for watching. I will see you soon either on stream, right here on YouTube, or in the next video. Bye bye.